bitch, I don't give a fuck and watch her fall apart. I pull up FAD and spark it, then I triple parked it. She had the nerve, I hit the curb, then I made her walk it. When we caravan, see me on the walkie-talkie. Can I get a hot tub?
Bang! We're back. Episode 2 of the TPL Show with me, Gavin Schaefer, and my co-host, Rob Knott.
How we doing? Glad to be back. Let's go.
We just finished up a great week 1. Actually, last game Monday night, Niners-Jets, coming on the TV right now in a couple hours. And
good game. CMC's out?
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Here's the thing, though, Rob. We have a big announcer in the NFL this year, Tom Brady. And
G-O-A-T.
He sucked balls, sucked the air right out of the balls. He sucks.
Yeah, he might be the woat of announcing.
Yeah, maybe the worst announcer of all things. Time,
could be.
Transparency.
It also could be some overreaction, some weak one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his first week doing it, so.
Yeah. Hey, and this might be an overreaction, Rob.
It could
You're
be.
gonna like this.
This
might be an overreaction, but I think I haven't seen him that nervous since he played the Giants in the Super Bowl.
That's right. Eli owns him.
Yeah.
Lives in his head rent-free.
Yeah. But luckily, I think there's some good announcers left in the NFL, and there's actually going to be a new one coming this year, Mark Sanchez. And I also think you're going to like this. I think he's going to be a little better than Tom Brady. I think his ratings are going to be higher than Tom's around Thanksgiving time because this year is the 12th anniversary of the butt fumble.
Yep.
Where were you during that, Rob?
Iconic play. Where was I?
Yeah.
I was probably playing Minecraft, Black Ops 2, or Halo Reach because back then I didn't really watch much football. Mm-hmm. Occasionally I'd watch a Giants game or something, but I was a big gamer kid back then, that's for sure.
That's chill. Hey, we all were at some point.
Oh, yeah. People still are now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not me and you.
No.
We're leaders of the storm. We take.
I haven't played Xbox in probably like a year. It's been.
Yeah, we take the earth by our hands and choke it. Scott Hansen. We still have Scott Hansen. He's the host of the world. He's the one that has the whole earth by our hands. What do you think about Scott?
I mean, every Sunday, there's nothing I love more than that, than Red Zone. Looking forward to that. 7 hours of commercial-free football. And I am your host, Scott Hansen. I just love that.
Yeah. He's for sure better than Brady.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Rob, I want to play a little game with you here. It's called Scott Hansen or. And this is for who would you rather have officiate your wedding. So here we go. We got Scott Hansen versus Malik Neighbors.
You know, I love my guy Malik. I think he's a promising young rookie. But I mean, with Daniel Jones throwing him the ball, he's got to prove me more. I know Daniel Jones is probably going to be gone after next year. Mm-hmm. But I need him to prove me something before I can pick him over Scott Hansen.
Okay, so Scott Hansen over Neighbors. Here we go, another Giants wide receiver legend. Not anymore. Scott Hansen or Odell Beckham Jr.
One of the greatest Giants receivers of all time. I had some early football memories watching him play, but still, I think I got to give the slight edge to Scott just for his iconic voice. Yeah, if Odell won us a Super Bowl, maybe I'd change that, but he never did, so.
Yeah. Would you let OBJ shit on your chest?
No. Would not.
Okay. Scott Hansen or this might be the biggest New York legend ever. Scott Hansen or Derek Jeter?
One of the greatest Yankees of all time, if not the greatest Yankee of all time. I think I got to take Jeter. I do.
Yeah.
He's a world champion. Does he have 4 or 5?
You would know.
Something like that. I think he has 5.
Dude, he would have so many goals.
I don't know as much baseball as I do basketball, so that's. But I'm gonna go 4. Hopefully, I'm right on that.
There you go.
It could be 5 though. Fuck. Whatever.
You'd have so many girls at your wedding.
Oh, I know.
Dude, I
J-Lo might
remember
get
that,
it.
like his dating diamond. Remember Jeter's
Oh
dating
yeah,
diamond? Dude,
yep.
that was we'll show it right here. And then we're also going to show Rob's eating diamond right here. Remember that? That was awesome.
Oh
Love
yeah.
that meme.
Wait,
Speaking of eating and Tom Brady, is Tom Brady not eating a lot, or is he on the ozempic? Is what they call it. I don't think we're allowed to say it on here.
oh definitely.
You think
I
it's the
mean,
Ozempic?
yeah, it was epic.
Do you think Ozempic should be banned in the NFL? Because we see guys like, I mean, Ezekiel Elliott, you see that hurdle?
Yeah.
That was insane. That's Ozempic. It looks like Ozempic gives you some hops, too. What are your thoughts on it?
I'm
Anything?
fine with it. I mean, these players, they got to stay in shape. They got to lose weight.
Yeah, we probably would have had
Especially
Eddie
players getting
Lacy longer,
fat.
too.
And it's not like a steroid. Like, they're not and actually enhancing their bodies. They're just losing weight, just
Yeah.
trying to get in better shape. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Nice opinion. We'll move on. Ozempic's gay. All right.
Unless you got
So
diabetes, then you
also,
need it.
yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. Now it's time for our first top 5 segment of the year. Best food to eat with the boys on a Sunday. Uh, Rob, you have to have a meat, 2 sides, a dessert, and a dip. Um, I'll go first, help you out.
All right.
My first meat is favorite, chicken wings. I love chicken wings. You have a lot of variety, 80 sauces, 90 sauces, 94 sauces. It's the
Can't go
move.
wrong with wings.
What about you?
I'm going to go a little bit a different route because, a lot of people like to have hamburgers and hot dogs, even pizza on game days. And I'm going with Mr. Schaefer right here. I'm going with his famous pork butt.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Put
Let's
that on
go.
a slider, few bites, it's all in your mouth.
Pretzel bun it. Let's
Juicy
go.
pretzel, yeah, or pretzel bun.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Amazing.
Gotcha.
My first side, some shape of potato. French fries, tots, smiley face potatoes, mashed potatoes, straight potatoes, gay potatoes, half baked potatoes, fully baked potatoes. They're the best. Any type of shape of potato. How about you?
I mean, for my side, I'm going a unique route again. And I'm going to go with jalapeno poppers.
What do you like to put in them?
Just your typical cheese, bacon, right on that jalapeno. Just the
Right on.
flavor is just amazing.
I got something with flavor for my next side. Really, just get you going for the whole day of football you got to watch. My last side is a bong rip. A bong rip like 9:45 to get 9:45 for me because it's 10 a.m. games starting here. For you, what? You got 1 o'clock games,
1 o'clock,
right?
yeah.
So what do you do? Do you do like 12:30 or do you wait? What do you do?
I'd say 12:30 is a good time, right before
Okay.
kickoff.
Yeah, post lunch.
You could do it before, but yeah, I'd say post
When's
lunch.
lunch then for you?
I mean, different days it varies. Sometimes it's 12. Sometimes I skip breakfast and just eat a lunch at 11. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it's 1. Sometimes it's 2.
Gotcha.
And if I'm
Gotcha.
really pushing it, maybe 3:30. But that's absolute latest.
It's chill.
Because then once
What's
it's
your
like 4:30, it's like considered an early dinner.
gotcha. What's your side?
For my next one, it's not really a side. I'd say it's an appetizer, but going nachos.
Nice.
Just your typical beef nachos, but throw some cheese, sour cream, jalapenos, maybe some refried beans, some guac, maybe some queso on there too. Can't go wrong with that.
That's mine.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. I guess my dip is kind of like that. We'll get into that. For dessert though, I got brownies, and I chose brownies because if you like them, you eat them. If you don't like them, you throw them at the person that made them. And last year, my buddy, his name rhymes with bus. His girlfriend made us all brownies, and they sucked so bad. We just ended up all throwing the brownies at him. She wasn't there, so she won't know about it. But
Oh, yeah. You
yeah,
know what
she
you
doesn't.
should have done instead?
Hmm.
Inject some THC into those brownies. Put some use to it. Maybe you'll like them more.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Secret ingredient right there.
There you go. What's your dessert?
My dessert. So this is a dessert that one of my all-time favorites. Whenever I'd go to Applebee's as a kid, I'd always get this. And this dessert is the chocolate lava
Ooh.
cake with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it.
Dude. Oh, that sounds good right now.
Oh yeah,
With what type of vanilla?
vanilla. Yeah, gotta go vanilla. Vanilla is the best ice cream flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Chocolate's overrated.
Chocolate is overrated. I don't know if vanilla's the best though, dude. I'm a big sherbet guy.
Okay.
I don't know. If we kept on talking about this, it'd be a 3-hour long podcast. Let's not fucking do that.
Might need to be a topic for a future episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 3 episodes worth of just ice cream. For sure. What's your dip? We'll skip back. We'll skip me
My
and go to your
dip?
dip.
So I'm going with the G-Dop, the greatest dip of all time, buffalo chicken dip.
EDOP. I love that. Let's go. Yeah, buff chick dip, definitely there. It's you have to have like
G-Dop.
perfect ratio. G-Dop, my bad. Fuck. You have to have like the perfect ratio though. You have to have the right amount of shredded chicken. It has to be shredded perfectly. You
Mm-hmm.
can't have too much crap in there.
Cream cheese, don't forget.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You get
That
it.
buffalo sauce.
Yeah. My dip's like kind of, I just call it the Mexican Day concoction dip. That's what I call it all the time. Queso, guac, and salsa with some hint of lime Tostito chips. Get me going. It's the move for me every time.
Throw
And
out
all the
some
boys,
nachos,
like-
you're good to go.
Yeah, and all the boys try and get into it, so you gotta be there.
Oh, you gotta shush them away like they're a bunch of flies.
Yeah, a bunch of fly guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here's the big thing for us though. Back to the league, the Players League, the league we adore and love.
Yeah, baby.
Matchup of the week. Our post champion, our reigning champ, Jacob Limbacher, versus the commissioner, the one that rules over all of us, that is better than all of us. He's a better human being than all of us because he's the commissioner. That was the matchup of the week.
I
I'll
would
just
say that now.
Yeah, I'll just say this, Commish Fish, I don't know. Commish, you wish, is what some people were saying. What are your thoughts about this matchup?
One word, bust.
Yeah.
I mean, especially now that Fish doesn't have CMC playing, he's not even going
he's
to break 90. He might not even
Yeah.
break 80.
Yeah.
Well, does he even have a backup running back on his bench that he could put in?
Let me see.
I don't even know.
No, they're all gone.
He might need to pick up Jordan
He had
Mason or something.
Williams. He had Williams. Jameson, 24 on the bench.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that one hurts. Roll
Yeah,
Tide.
not chill. And I mean, this matchup was big for me too because I mean the whole league, they don't want Limbo winning.
No.
Everyone.
You never
doesn't.
want someone winning 2 years in a row.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everyone loves Limbo, but just not in the league. Like outside of the league, he's great. But
Mhm.
probably he is the villain of the league.
Yeah, I
I'd
would say
say.
so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I would say it's Crosby, but he hasn't won anything yet. Yeah. Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah. Speaking of Crosby, he's our special guest, and we'll be right into that right now. evening, Crosby. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to meet with us. You're the first ever special guest of the TPL Show.
Yeah, thanks for having me this week, Rob and Gavin. You guys are doing a great job.
I appreciate it, Rob.
Yes, sir.
How would you like to thank Crosby with his kind words?
Couldn't thank you more.
Yeah,
Appreciate you coming, taking the time down, being on the pod. Let's get it.
Well, Crosby, the reason why you're here is because you texted me last week, and you started kicking up a little bit of a fuss about one of our 3 punishments, the 999 challenge. Now, I've heard your thoughts personally, but do you mind sharing with the public?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just overall, I just think it's just a weak punishment. I mean, Rob could probably speak to this. I mean, you need to run a half marathon, but I just think 999 is something that you do for fun with the boys. I think it's like almost if you lose, you're almost in for like a great weekend. You can go to you can go to any game you want with your friends, and 999 doesn't really seem that bad, especially when you're comparing it to eating 58 hot dogs in a week or having to do a TikTok dance until you get a certain number of views. I mean, I don't know. It's just for me, I don't think it's that bad. And I mean,
Gotcha.
it's been on my mind a lot. I mean, obviously, it really fired me up. I'm not a fan of it. I lost a lot of respect for the guys who voted for it. But it is what it is. I'm offering to do the 999 challenge myself, just to prove that it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully, that will get that punishment off the table. I just think it's ridiculous. Personally, I just don't have respect for anybody that'll do it. I don't have respect for like if somebody loses and they have to do that I just think it's ridiculous. Limbo's punishment I thought was a little ridiculous. So you had he's like iPad in there, his like phone, earbuds, computer.
Yeah, watching Coco Melon.
Yeah, I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. I mean,
Wanted to wake up at 5:30 and take a subway to Coney Island.
yeah. I mean, it's not even comparable. You're in a leotard, like these.
No.
That's. It is what it is. I mean, if the league wants it, there's more people than just me or anybody else who doesn't like the punishment. But
Yeah.
with me, it's not the best one there.
No, I agree with a lot of that, but Rob and I did do some research. They stopped serving alcohol after the 7th inning. If Team Shador gets last place, how would you get over the hump of alcohol being cut after the 7th inning?
I mean, I think that's pretty simple. You just gotta, if you finish last place, you gotta drink your 9 beers by the 7th inning. Or
Yeah.
you just got to have 3 ready to go by the 7th. You got to buy 3 in the 7th and have them for 7, 8, and 9 if you're going to pace them. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's whatever. I think if you're doing the 999, you should be clear by the 7th.
Yeah. Rob, do you have a question about that?
Yes. So, how long do you think it would take you, like not even like being in a baseball game, but in general, how long do you think it would take you to finish 9 hot dogs and 9 beers? You're just going rapid fire.
I mean, I think how it goes at a baseball game. There's 12-ounce beers, and then there's a 16-ounce beer. The 16-ounce beer, I mean, that's what. So if you drink 9 of those, it's like a 12-pack, a little over a 12-pack. And I think I used to drink those on the quad before a football game. We would only be on the quad for maybe 2 hours. Baseball games are kind of fast these days. I don't know. I think,
Especially with the pitch clock now.
and that's whenever I'm just like, hanging out, having conversations on the side. I'm not really focused on the beer or the dogs. I mean, I don't really think it's that hard. If I'm focused on it, I go into it with the mindset I'm going to do it. I don't think it's going to be that bad.
Rob did just bring up the pitch clock. That cut the average game time from 3 hours and 4 minutes to 2 hours and 38 minutes. Does that change your thoughts at all about your performance if you had to do this?
Yeah.
The whole sixth of the game.
It's different. Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know what could happen at the baseball game either. Sometimes a pitcher could have a great day and he's at 70 pitches through 7, 8 innings and the game's flying by. But
Yeah.
I mean, there's always the flip side where it takes a long time. A game could be 3.5 hours. But
Yeah.
I mean,
And extras too.
yeah, you never know.
You never know.
But I mean, it's 9 innings, so extras don't really count. It's 9 innings. Nine dogs, 9.
Or should we add that in? If it goes into extras, you have to.
I mean,
Should we do
yeah,
that?
whatever. But I mean, how many
Make it a little
games?
more.
How many games of the year go in extras? I mean, what, 20% maybe? I mean,
Eh,
Rob, do you have that
maybe a
on
little less, but
off the top?
It's gotta be
um,
it's gotta be right around 20, maybe less.
I would have to look that up. I don't know the statistics off my head, but
I don't feel like looking it up.
I would probably say, yeah,
Well, I think
I'd
Rob,
probably
like,
say
what would
15.
what would you think? Like, if you were to do 999, how do you think it compares to your punishment?
I mean, it's definitely much easier, that's for sure. But
Yeah, yeah, it's not a half marathon, that's for
I
sure.
mean, I look at it in two ways because I do like the element of having like two harder punishments and having like one easier one just to have like a little balance to it. But
Yeah,
at the same time, I mean, if I somehow lost this league again, just I would just fucking do it. But I would rather up the ante because I just don't think I'm gonna lose again. That's my personal opinion about it. So
yeah. I mean, I'm with you. Yeah, yeah. I think
It's it's 10% of
if I
games
lose
getting
2
extra
years
innings,
in a
by the
row,
way.
it is what it is.
10%.
Yeah.
10, yeah.
Okay.
Enough of
Yeah.
the funny business. Crosby, you're projected to win by point 0.1 points against the naysayers. Naysayers.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts about that?
it's a great squad over there on the other side of the field. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking forward to a great week. I think I did a great job this year putting together a good team. Um, you know, I think last year I ended on a good note and a lot of momentum and carrying over into this year, hopefully. So hopefully we're off to a good start. I think naysayers, me and him last year had some close battles,
Mm-hmm.
twice last year. So it's nothing that we haven't seen. Um, you know, he always puts a great squad together and he knows how to manage the team. So I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to a good week.
Yeah. Rob, you got anything cool and fun to say to send off our first ever special guest of the TPL show?
Um, I mean, let's see. I got Cars coming up this week. I think I got that one in the
It's
bag.
basically a bye week.
Yep,
Basically a bye week, yeah.
it is. So, I mean, I'm liking how my team's doing right now. I know Marvin had a rough debut, but rookie Blues, Cooper
Yeah.
Cup
Yeah,
looked
I mean,
amazing.
Cooper looked awome. Yeah, I mean,
Cooper looked
Marvin, I'm
awesome.
kind of nervous
Who
about
else?
Marvin. There's a few players
Kyler
that
looked pretty
I'm nervous.
solid.
Yeah, Kyler's awesome. Yeah,
He
but
was first half he looked pretty well, but
yeah, I
second
mean,
half not
I'm
so much.
nervous for Marvin and Amon-Ra. They both had
hmm
shaky weeks. But we'll see.
Brees Hall got shut down too. I thought he was gonna have a
Yeah.
much bigger game than
Yeah,
that.
I think a running back that's going to be awesome this year is J.K. Dobbins. I just think Harbaugh's going to want to run the ball a lot.
J.K.
Yeah.
Dobbins is a sleeper.
Yeah,
He's gonna have a good year.
yeah.
Well, that will wrap it up with our special guest. I appreciate it. Team Shadura, thank you for taking the time out of your day.
Hey, thanks,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Thanks, Rob and Gavin.